Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Dallas, Cowboys. Let's get to the news now, folks. Let's dive into what could be one of the most game-changing rumors of the NFL season. It's all about the Dallas Cowboys and a possible blockbuster move that might shake up the entire NFC landscape. We're talking about a potential trade that could redefine the Cowboys' secondary and bolster their chances of making a serious Super Bowl push down the stretch. The buzz is all about the Atlanta Falcons reportedly shopping safety Jessie Bates, and the Cowboys are rumored to be front and center in these discussions. For those of you who follow the Cowboys closely, you know that safety has been an area of concern this season. While Trevon Diggs is out for the year, and the secondary has been a bit shaky at times, adding a player of Bates's caliber could be a real game changer. Jessie Bates, 28 years old, has been one of the top safeties in the league. His career stats are impressive. 15 interceptions so far, a top 5 PFF grade at safety for 2025, and a reputation for elite range and ball skills. In 2025 alone, he's played 12 games with 41 solo tackles, 34 assists, and 2 interceptions that he returned for 20 yards, along with 10 pass breakups. His ability to cover deep, combined with his tackling and playmaking skills, makes him a perfect fit for the Cowboys' defensive scheme. The Falcons, meanwhile, are in a tough spot. At 4-8, they're battling cap constraints with just about $3 million left, and their defense has been struggling, especially their pass defense. They're giving up an average of 23 points per game, which is way too high for a team with playoff aspirations. Their safety play has taken a nosedive. Interceptions are down 35%, and their overall pass defense has been a liability. It's a classic rebuild scenario for Atlanta, and they're reportedly willing to part ways with Bates, especially since they're also trying to manage their cap and make some strategic moves to rebuild around their core. So what could this mean for the Cowboys? Well, adding Bates would immediately upgrade their secondary, especially in deep coverage. His presence would allow Dallas to be more aggressive, knowing they have a safety who can cover ground and make plays. Plus, it's not just about coverage. Bates is a ball hawk. He's got a history of crucial turnovers, and his 2023 stats are pretty eye-popping. 130 stops, 4 interceptions, and a deep coverage grade that eclipses many of his peers. His ability to generate turnovers and prevent big plays is exactly what the Cowboys need as they push toward the playoffs. The Cowboys, sitting at 6-5-1, are right in the thick of things. Their odds to win the NFC are hanging around plus 8,000, but with a move like this, those odds could improve significantly. The addition of Bates, combined with the already solid play of Micah Parsons and Trevon Diggs when he returns, could transform Dallas's defense into one of the most formidable units in the league. Remember, the Cowboys have been good at limiting points, but an elite safety like Bates could help them close out games even more strongly. With this move, they could tighten up the secondary, reduce big plays allowed, and create more turnovers, exactly what they need to get over the hump. And let's not forget the impact on their overall defense metrics. Since the trade deadline on November 4th, we've already seen some interesting moves around the league, like the Packers acquiring McKinney from the Raiders, aiming for more turnovers and a stronger defense. The Cowboys, meanwhile, are looking to make their own statement with a move that could make a huge difference come playoff time. If Bates joins the fold, he could be the X factor, especially in the deep passing game where he's projected to have 4 interceptions in the postseason alone. His deep coverage skills, combined with his ball skills and playmaking ability, could help Dallas turn the tide in critical moments. What's really interesting about this situation is the fact that Atlanta might be risking a total rebuild. And they're doing it now, possibly sacrificing their future for a shot at a better draft position or to clear cap space for next year. The Falcons are in a bit of a tailspin, and their recent struggles, like their 33% third down conversion rate allowed and the drop in their safety production, make it clear they're not in a position to contend right now. They're potentially looking at a tank, and trading Bates could be part of that plan. But for the Cowboys, this is an opportunity to pounce. They're already in the playoff hunt, and adding a proven safety with elite instincts could be the final piece to their puzzle. If Dallas pulls this off, it would send a loud message to the NFC that they're serious about winning now. With Prescott protected and the offense humming, Lamb's yards after catch-up 14% and the offense overall improving, adding Bates would give their defense a much-needed boost. It's all about getting hot at the right time, and a player like Bates could be the difference maker in those late-season games, especially in the playoffs. Of course, this kind of move isn't just about improving the roster, it's also about the culture. The Cowboys have been building a team that's focused, disciplined, and hungry for that Super Bowl trophy. Adding a player of Bates's caliber would reinforce that mindset, bringing a veteran presence and leadership to a young secondary that's eager to prove itself. Now, some of you might be wondering about the financial side. The Cowboys currently have around $7 million in cap space, which leaves room to maneuver. A trade for Bates would likely involve some contractual adjustments or maybe a restructure, but it's totally feasible given the team's cap flexibility and the value Bates brings. Plus, with the Cowboys' history of smart cap management, they could make this work without sacrificing other key pieces. Looking ahead, if this trade goes through, it will be a huge storyline heading into the final stretch of the season. The Cowboys could become even more dangerous, especially if Bates's deep coverage skills translate into more turnovers and fewer big plays allowed. It's the kind of move that can elevate a team from good to great, and for a franchise that's been chasing that elusive sixth Super Bowl, it might just be the move they need. And let's frame it this way. Dallas has the talent, the coaching, and now, possibly, the opportunity to make a real statement. They've been building up to this moment, and a move for Bates could be the catalyst for a late-season surge. With the NFC wide open and the playoffs on the horizon, every move counts. Adding a top-tier safety like Jesse Bates III might be the final piece that puts Dallas over the top and gets them back into that Super Bowl conversation. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think acquiring Bates would solidify their secondary and give them the edge they need? Or do you believe the risk isn't worth it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news. This is the kind of move that could define the franchise's season, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Keep the faith, Cowboys Nation, because things are heating up and we're all in this together.